Hi, welcome to our high school. In this class, we are going to prove that carbon dioxide is necessary for photosynthesis. In the previous class, we have studied about the starch test, whether the starch is formed in leaves or not. By conducting an experiment, we have proven. So, in the same manner, and here also today, we are going to prove that carbon dioxide is necessary for photosynthesis. That is activity 2 in your textbook. So, for this activity, we need to select a plant. That plant should be destarched. We should select a destarched plant. Destarched plant means what? Destarched means whatever the plant we have chosen to conduct this activity, we should keep this plant in a dark room for 1 week. Why should we do like this? Because if we keep the plant in dark room, what will happen? There will be no light. So if there is no light, there is no photosynthetic activity. If there is no photosynthetic activity, there is no starch formation. So that in other words, we can say that we are making the leaves free from starch. By doing this, there will be no interference, the result to this activity. So that select a destarched plant with broad leaves. Next, later on, take a wide-mouthed glass bottle which is filled with potassium hydroxide solution or pellets. Select a wide-mouthed glass bottle which is filled with potassium hydroxide solution or pellets, whatever it is. And we should close this bottle with a split end cork. We should close this glass bottle with a split end cork. Now select a broad leaf from this destarched plant. Insert the leaf into the bottle through the splitted cork. Insert the leaf into the bottle through the splitted cork. Keep this entire setup under the sunlight. Keep this entire setup under the sunlight for few hours. Later on, detach the leaf from the plant. Detach the leaf from the plant and remove the leaf from the splitted cork carefully. Remove the leaf from the glass bottle carefully. And later on, conduct a iodine test to that leaf. So that as a result, the part of the leaf outside the bottle, which is exposed to sunlight, which is exposed to proper air, will turns into blue black. So what we discussed, that if the leaf will turns into blue black, it shows the presence of starch. The part of the leaf which is present inside the bottle remains same. That means there is no blue black color. So by this we can say that there is no formation of starch. Why this happen? Why half of the leaf will turns into blue black? Why half of the leaf remains same? Guess the answer. Simple. The part of the leaf which is present inside the bottle, there is no CO2. Why there is no CO2? Whatever the air present in the CO2 is absorbed by the potassium hydroxide solution, so that there will be no oxygen inside the bottle. Hence, there is no photosynthetic activity takes place. So that the part of the leaf which is inside the bottle does not turns into blue black. That means there is no photosynthetic activity. The part of the leaf outside the bottle will turns into blue black because there is abundant air and sunlight. So by this we can prove that CO2 is essential for photosynthesis. Dear children, here I want to say that how to present these kind of answers in your examination. Let us see that. Aim. Aim means why we are conducting this activity, for what purpose we are conducting this activity. That means to prove that carbon dioxide is necessary for photosynthesis. That will be the aim of this activity. Next one is apparatus. Why apparatus? Apparatus means whatever the things we are using to conduct this experiment, those things we should write under apparatus. That means, see, for example, discharged potted plant, wide mouthed glass bottle, splitted cork, KOH solution, betadine solution, or iodine solution. So likewise, these are all comes under apparatus. Next one, procedure. See, procedure, that means with the help of this all apparatus, how we with with the help of this apparatus, how we arranged all these things, whatever the things we did, all this you should write under procedure. That means, for example, I'll say and see, take a discharged potted plant with broad leaves, and as well take a wide mouthed glass bottle which contains potassium hydroxide solution or pellets, and close the mouth of the bottle with a splitted cork, and select a broad leaf, insert the leaf into the bottle through the splitted cork. Keep this entire setup under sunlight. This complete matter comes under procedure. Next one, observation. You kept this entire setup under sunlight, no? So during that process, whatever the changes takes place in this activity, you should write under observation process. So whatever you observe, that means, for example, I will say that we should detach the leaf from the plant, and we should conduct a iodine test. The part of the leaf which is inside the bottle turns into blue black. The part of the leaf which is outside the bottle remains same. So that means you observe that one, no? So that matter you should write under observation. Precautions. Precautions means what the things we should not do while conducting this activity, we should write under this part. That means here, the part of the leaf which is present inside the bottle should not touch to the KOH solution. It interferes the result. So that you should write that sentence under this precautions area. Next one is finally conclusion or inference. Here, for what purpose you conduct this experiment? Simple. What is the aim? To prove that carbon dioxide is necessary for photosynthesis. The same thing you should write here, but in this manner. See, I will say that by this experiment, we can conclude that CO2 is essential or necessary for photosynthesis. It is proved that CO2 is necessary for photosynthesis. That's it. You should write that pattern under conclusion or inference. So whatever the activities you come across from this lesson or maybe the other lessons, the answer should present in this manner. This is very, very important in your examination point of view. If you present the answer in this manner, definitely you will get good score.